Sup nerds, we just got our box of Exceed Apocalypse from our pre-release and we're going to crack this bad boy open today. We did actually get 2 extra packs from our pre-release for participating in it, so we're going to open these first. Alright, first pack. Make sure to like this video for pack luck for me and pack luck for you. Alright, so we got Mushroomon, Digimon. This is actually pretty solid in the pre-release. The retail inheritable helped a lot. Kabuterimon, Betamon, Espimon, Lilymon X, Alugamon, Shopmon Cross 2, Simbar, and Goramon for our uncommon. Okay, never mind. Wings of Love, also uncommon. Hercules Kabuterimon is our rare. And Amphimon Ace is a super rare. This is one of the LM1 cards. I actually pulled this in my pre-release. This was very good for pre-release, but as far as actually pulling it in the set, I don't really want any copies of this card. But we'll take it. It is a super rare out of a loose pack, so can't really complain. Right, Sealamon, Palmon X, Crabmon, Skullmarimon, Gyukimon. This is actually really good for pre-release. I had 2 of these in my pre-release deck. Garurumon, Genryumon, Demimarimon, Canondramon. This thing was MVP of anyone's pre-release deck if they pulled one. I sadly did not pull one. I had to play around those guys online. That was really annoying. Plesiomon X is our rare. And, oh, alt art Gabumon. Very nice. This is a pretty solid hit. Let me see if I can see the texture on this bad boy. There actually isn't a lot of texture on this, surprisingly. Or am I just... Oh, no, there is. Hold on. Just turned up the lights a little bit. Let me see if I can capture some of this texture. Maybe. There's a little... You can kind of tell. This is a really good pull, though. I'm definitely going to be trading / selling this to Brandon since I have no interest in building Garu Tribal, but I'll take it. So those were a solid 2 packs from our pre-release. A super and an alt art. Alright, and now we are opening the box. Sadly, this only comes with 1 box topper pack, and it's just a hollow version of one of the Tamas, which is really disappointing. I really wish they'd stop doing this, because this is literally just a pre-release stamp Tama without the pre-release stamp. I would prefer if they at least did the alt arts like they used to do. I think they've gotten kind of lazy with their box hopper packs, if I'm being for real. So we'll go ahead and crack this one open. We got here Niaromon. I'll take it. Not the green one, and I don't plan on building bird decks, not the red one, so I actually will probably build this deck at some point. Alright, now we move on to our actual box. Hopefully we get some more sick pulls out of here. Lilymon X, Espimon, Skullmarimon. I'm actually not a fan of how they... Rosemon X for our rare, and Phoenixmon for our second rare. I am not a fan of how they did... the LM set like sprinkled into here and disrupting like the natural rates of the set. It's actually pretty annoying, and it discourages people from opening the set because like apparently even if you open an entire case of the set, you're not guaranteed a playset of everything, and that includes super rares, which is kind of insane to me. Gessomon, Marvin Jackson is our rare, and Machine Dramon is our second rare. I'm curious, what do you guys think about that? Like, I'm personally not a fan, but, you know, maybe other people have differing opinions on it. I think it was a massive mistake. Garamon, Vilemon, Woodmon, Gyukimon, Cherrymon, Tapirmon, Modimon, Mist Barrier, Plesio X, and Seriesmon Ace for our first super hit of the box. I'm actually curious if you're still guaranteed the same number of supers. I wonder if that was adjusted. I haven't seen a full box open yet, so I don't know. Our pre-release ran kind of long last night, so nobody opened their boxes before they left. We were basically buying our boxes as we were being ushered out of the store. Hercules Kabuterimon is our rare, and Shu Yulin is our second rare. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to go through these, pull the LM cards out, and then put the BT15 bulk where it needs to go. Skullmarimon, Cherrymon, Gigadramon, Marimon, Candlemon, Gyukimon, Gomamon X, Yokomon. Gamamon is our rare, and Oyumon is our second rare. That actually looks really good for a rare. They've definitely they've improved every set with the arts of rares to the point where sometimes I think a rare is a super, and it happens more and more often. So hats off to them for that. That is nice. Ryudamon, Omekamon. I'm gonna test that in Alter S Turbo. I'm curious exactly how it's gonna work. We'll see. His Yaryumon is our first rare, and Salamon is our second rare. Some of these names, like, I'm just like totally guessing at because I've never heard anyone say it out loud, so I'm just like, eh. Lugamon, Meteor Wing, Espimon, Airdramon, Shaman Cross 2, Bombermon, Hercules Kabuterimon is our rare, and Garu Ace is our second super hit of the box, I believe. Yep. Tyrannomon, Kabuterimon, Bakamon, Demidevimon, Cathilamon, Gessamon, Seedramon, Plesio X is our rare, and Supreme Connection is our second rare. This is going to be a very good card for Machine Dramon. Machine Dramon stands are rejoicing over this set, which I've always thought that deck was cool, but I've never like actually sat down and tried to like build a list for some reason. Airdramon, Venom Infusion, Birdramon, Impact of Knowledge, Venom Iotismon is our rare, and Magnadramon is our second rare. A very good card. Scorpiomon, Wizardmon. This is going to be really good for security control. Someone pointed out in our set review that when you Hellsight this back, if you trigger his effect, it's minus 12,000 DP to something, which is pretty insane. Obviously, trashing your own security is not ideal, but if you're Hellscything and getting rid of an entire body, that's worth it. Puppetmon is our rare, and Metal Seedramon is our second rare. Yeah, the Dark Masters were interesting to play in pre-release because obviously they have a mandatory effect to delete themselves at the end of your opponent's turn. And if you're not looping into another Dark Master, it kind of feels bad that your Mega is just outing itself. That's not coming now. Seventh Lightning is our rare, and Numamon X is our second rare. I did play against a couple people that did have some Dark Masters in their deck, and it was nice. I was always concerned that they would cycle into a second Dark Master, but I don't think any of them ever did. They just blew up themselves, and I was just like, dope. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Revelation of Light, Magnadramon is our rare, and Leviamon X is our first, LOL, our third super hit of the box. This card is loco. This is insane. This actually kind of looks like an alt art, but it's not. It doesn't have any texture on it, and it doesn't have the star that we know to look for now. I actually had someone Evo into this against me in the pre-release. Unfortunately for them, I only had a level 4 and a level 6 on the field. I did have 2 tamers, so they did delete one of my tamers. But then I immediately de-evoed it and outed it, so I didn't have to worry about it. But otherwise, that thing would have destroyed me because it has 3 checks by itself. Insane card. There's the Bokamon. Piedmon is our rare. That actually looks pretty cool. I like the confetti. And Megadramon is our 4th super hit of the box. That's a good one. Chris is going to want this to finish building his Machine Dramon deck. That's an insane inheritable. So far, we're about on pace for the normal ratio, so most likely it'll just be, I believe the number is 6, if I'm not mistaken. 6 supers and then 2 alt art / secrets. Izzy is our rare, and this looks like it might be something. It is not. It is a Matashita, is our second rare. The edge for some reason looked weird on the top, but false alarm, nothing cool. Muchomon, Togemon X, Espimon, Lilymon X, Celestial Arrow, Mushroomon, Jellymon, Wolf of Friendship, Waru Seedramon, Kari is our rare, and Sora is our second rare. First memory setting Sora that we've had in the game. It's a shame that card's kind of mid. Sorry, Sora fans. Don't be mad at me, be mad at Bandai. Vilemon, Woodmon, Gukimon, Venom Infusion, Garu, Demidevimon, Gomamon X, Yokomon, Mist Barrier. Numemon X is our rare, and Ryutamon is our 5th super hit of the box. See, it's really hard to tell, like especially like when I'm looking through my monitor, tell the difference between these and rares. Because like the foiling obviously is a dead giveaway if you're holding them side by side and you're like actually looking at it. But just on camera, it's kind of hard to tell. Like if I didn't see the super rare there, right there, I would have had to look down to double check. Or the SR, I should say, since it doesn't actually say super rare. All right. I think I may have just spoiled this one to you guys. I saw the edge, but I don't know what that means. Garamon and Goramon, Revelation of Light, Shoutmon Cross 2, Phoenixmon is our rare, and never mind, I did not. It just looked kind of cool when I flashed it. Oh, because of the, yeah. Piedmon is our 2nd rare. Because of that confetti. I think that confetti is a cool touch on his art. So far, we have not pulled either of our actual hits for the box, which is nice. Palmon, Sunamon, Seadramon, Hagurumon, also an insane card for Machinedramon. This card for our rare, and Oryumon for our 2nd rare. I feel like that might be like a budget deck, this format. Although I guess you'd still need the old Brigadramon stuff, so maybe not. I mean, the entire game is basically budget, if we're being real, besides like a few select decks. Airdramon, Cathelomon, Cannondramon, Impact of Knowledge, Sora is our rare, and Metal Garu secret rare as our 1st secret / alt art hit of the box. Sadly, this is just the regular secret. Let me see if I can get some of the texture on it. There we go. You can see a little bit. Nothing crazy. So I actually pulled the 2 cards that Brandon was looking for to finish his Garu tribal deck. That means he's going to be able to play it next Friday. I'm not a huge fan. God, it upsets me that they released the Garu stuff in this set right after they released the BT14 Greymon stuff. Because the Greymon stuff in BT14 is all horrendous. Like, the Agumon is playable if you want, if you don't like searching your deck. But the War Greymon, I would never put in a deck. Waru Seadramon and the rest of the line's a joke. Like, the Tama, you don't play over the other stuff you have access to. That's for, like, other decks that aren't running Greymon Tribal. Puppetmon is our rare. And Garudamon Ace is our 6th super hit of the box. The Metal Ace is terrible. You wouldn't play it. The Taikamiya is atrocious. Like, they couldn't give it an on-play. Like, come on, dude. That Taikamiya is a joke. Lilymon, Bokomon, Kyokimon, Warumonzimon. Gamamon is our rare. And another alt-art Gabumon. So that is our 2nd alt-art / secret hit of the box. God, I think I got Brandon's box. Well, at least I know exactly where to go to get rid of those cards. So that should be all of our hits, if I'm correct on the super ratios. Could be wrong, though. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Demimeramon, Brachiomon. Supreme Connection is our rare, and I was wrong. So I'm assuming... Man, I really don't know anymore. Okay, so Gabumon is our 2nd super hit of the box, or not 2nd, 7th super hit of the box. Yeah, I definitely got Brandon's box by accident. I almost pulled the entire deck. Jeez, that's hilarious. So I got 3 Gabumons and a Melga out of a box and a couple of packs from pre-release. Ryutamon, Demidevimon, Bombermon, Omekamon, Tesla Jelly, Rosemon X for our rare, and Puppetmon for our 2nd rare. So is it 7? Or, I mean, do the supers from the LM do they not count as supers maybe? I don't know, dude. I don't know anymore. 7 and 2? I thought it was 7 and 2, but then I was like, maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Wings of Love, 7th Lightning is our rare, and Matashita is our 2nd rare. Alright, and I will see you guys in just a moment with our pull recap. Alright guys, and for our pull recap, as always, fat stack of rares. For our box topper pack, we pulled 1 Niarumon. Cool, I guess. I wish they would go back to at least doing alt arts of the Tamas if they're going to do them in box toppers. This seems like a waste. Like, I would much rather just have the pre-release stamp be the option over this. Like, please Bandai, do better here. And then for our super hits, we pulled one Were-Garu Ace, one Seriesmon Ace. Keep in mind this was one box plus 2 packs if you skip to the end for some reason. One Levi X, very excited to abuse this guy and have him abuse my opponents. One Megadramon, one Ryudamon, one Garudamon Ace, one Amphimon Ace, and one Gabumon. So we did get one extra super. One extra super was out of the extra packs. So we did pull 7 supers, if my math is right, out of the box. And then I believe this guy was the extra one. And then on to our alt art / secrets, which we pulled one of them out of our extra packs. We pulled a Gabumon alt art. Pretty cool. And then out of our box, we also pulled a Gabumon alt art. So we got twinsies here. And then we also pulled Melga out of our box as well. So all in all, definitely a solid box. I can't complain. I didn't pull a Pokemon, which will be tanked in value in about 3 weeks from now. But overall, a good box. I'm kind of curious, like, what are you guys trying to pull in this set? Because, like, I'm not super excited about anything in particular. I'm also a little annoyed that they stuffed the set with LM1. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. I'm curious to hear them. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.